Good evening and welcome to Sallee Field, where we are live, where the 3-1 Collinsville Cardinals will take on the Tahlequah Tigers. Tonight is homecoming for the Cardinals, and the parade is over, and fans are filed in, and they're ready to watch the homecoming ceremony. I'm Logan Wilt, joined by Zach Hubbard. Zach, you ready for some football?
I'm always ready for football, Logan. You should know this by now.
Yeah, I know a lot of people are pretty excited for this game after coming off of the big win at Coweta. So it's going to be a good game tonight too.
We even got news coverage over there.
Yeah, news of the new. I believe I've heard it's the news on 2.
Channel 2.
Channel 2. And that they're here tonight, so adds a little more pressure. We are going to let you listen to the PA announcer about homecoming.
Leaders escorted by senior football players. Carly Crutchfield is escorted by Stephen Wilson and Chris Killeen. Hayden Brown is escorted by Michael McAtee. Lacey Crabb is escorted by Bailey McClendon, Ashley Flanagan, and Mariah Hawkins are being escorted by Jake Douglas. Mallory Bird and Lexi Draper are being escorted by Jordan Carruthers. Chelsea Martin and Tiffany Trimble are being escorted by Dakota Treadway. Paige Thomason and Ellen Pepper are being escorted by Dakota Boggs. Shelby Braley and Sydney Vogel are being escorted by Hunter Stevens. Brooke Eigenhier is being escorted by Chase Wilkins. Allie Duggar and Carrington Bowie are being escorted by Cutler Cole. Lindsay O'Rourke is being escorted by Ryan Haymaker. And Montana Trost and Brianna Hawkins are being escorted by Ben Pryor. Next we have our football trainers, Jeffrey Boofy, Alan Tyler, Tina Parkhurst, Megan Royal, and Jesslyn Crowder. Royalty with freshman attendant Annie Hott. She is the 14-year-old daughter of Mike and Terry Hott. Her honors and activities include varsity cheer, toss all-star, volleyball, and track. Her favorites are God, her family, her friends, and teammates, and especially Mia. Annie's future plans are to graduate high school, go to college, get a degree in sports medicine, and go wherever life takes her. The freshman escort is 15-year-old Hayden West. He is the son of Craig and Carmen West. His honors and activities include football, pole vaulting, and FCA. His favorites are God and spending time with his family and friends. Hayden's future plans are to go to college, study to be a pediatrician, and wait to see what else God has planned for him. The sophomore attendant is Sophia Lorraine Sallee, the 16-year-old daughter of Stan and Kim Sallee. Her honors and activities include basketball, golf, National Honor Society, and Student Council Treasurer. Her favorites are spending time with friends and family, going to OU football games, visiting her brother Stanley in Norman, and spending time at Grand Lake. Her future plans are to attend the University of Oklahoma, study engineering, get married, have a family, and live the life God has planned for her. Sophomore escort Seth Boomer is the 16-year-old son of Kurt and Ashley Boomer. His honors and activities include football, basketball, golf, FCA, and NHS. His favorites are God, his family, and his friends. His future plans are to attend Oklahoma State University, get a degree, find a wife, and have kids. Junior attendant is Courtney Marlene Tarrant, the 16-year-old daughter of Scott and Cindy Tarrant. Her honors and activities include cheerleading, National Honor Society, and junior class treasurer. Her favorites are chicken, scary movies, God, friends, family, the squad, Christian, Dylan, Bailey, Larry, and Spencer, her cheer team, her BFF Lindsay, and her sister Brittany. Courtney's future plans are to attend the University of Oklahoma, become an anesthesiologist, get married, have kids, and fulfill all that God has in store for her. The junior escort is 16-year-old Tyler Nathan Forrest. He is the son of Steve Forrest. His honors, activities, and favorites include football, Dragon Ball Z, and hanging out with friends. His future plans are to go to college, have a family, and be a teacher. Senior attendant is Kirsten Shea Mitchell, the 18-year-old daughter of Cal Mitchell and Jenny and Robbie Case. Her honors and activities include being a varsity football trainer and track. Her favorites are fishing, trips at the pond, going to Colorado, hanging out with her favorite cheerleader Lexi Draper, and pestering her boyfriend. Her future plans are to go to college and get a degree in sports medicine, get married, and have kids. Senior escort is Justin Ellis Cody, the 18-year-old son of Larry and Brenda Cody. His honors and activities include football and track. His favorites are God, his family, friends, and hunting. His future plans are to go to college, get a degree in wildlife biology, get married, and have kids. Josie Jones is tonight's princess. She is the 8-year-old daughter of Stephen Jones and Christy and Ron Bartercher. Her favorites are riding horses, cheerleading, softball, playing with her dog and brother. Her future plans are to be a veterinarian, get married, have kids, and live in Collinsville in a big house. The Prince and Crown Bearer for tonight is Jax Dane Stout. Jax's 4th birthday is tomorrow. He is the son of Corey and Lacey Stout. His favorites are mastering Angry Birds, playing with Isaac and Millie, bowling a 68 without bumpers, showing off his muscles, eating lots of chicken nuggets, soccer, and Shark Week. His future plans are to grow big and strong like Spider-Man and play football like his Uncle Sean. Tonight's football homecoming queen is Bailey Dawn Eigenhier. She is the 17-year-old daughter of Julie and Matt Eigenhier. Her honors and activities include cheer, cross country, dance, NHS, SWAT, Stuco, class officer for 3 years, baseball trainer, wrestling mat maid, yearbook, FCA, mentoring, 3-time All-American cheerleader, and she will be performing in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade this year. Her favorites include hanging out with family and friends, especially Brooke, cheering for the Cardinals on Friday nights, and enjoying every single day of her senior year. Bailey's future plans are to attend the University of Oklahoma, major in biology, get a master's in physical therapy, get married, have children, and live happily ever after. Tonight's football homecoming king is Sean Daniel Kashesky, 18-year-old son of Ron and Michelle Kashesky. His honors and activities include football, basketball, track, FCA, being an office aide with Carly Crutchfield, and hanging out with the squad. His favorites are attending church and living for God, hanging out with his family, and making his nephews and niece cry. Sean's future plans are to attend an amazing college, get a doctorate degree, have a family, and continue to grow a relationship with God. Tonight's 2014-2015 Collinsville Cardinal football homecoming queen, king, and their court. It's good to be a Cardinal.
Sean told me he was going to lay one on her, and that's what he did tonight.
He did it. Usually it's just a peck on the cheek.
So we talked to Coach Jones before the game, and we got Collinsville's key player tonight, and he said it's Sean Kachesky. When he goes, we go. Direct quote.
And that's true. if he's on fire and the whole team feeds off of it, and they just do better when he's clicking.
And for Tahlequah, it is number 4, Will Carlisle. He is the quarterback for Tahlequah, and he is a dual threat quarterback, and he'll beat you on your feet, but Coach said he's not as fast as Sean.
No, he can also, he's got a good arm on him.
We're going to go to commercial break and be back to bring you the pregame.
In as little as 12 months, with a diploma from Spartan College, you could have a career in aviation and beyond. At Spartan, you don't just study airplanes, you're surrounded by them. Some 40 at our flight campus, another 20 at our technology campus. This is a college where you can pilot planes, repair planes, learn everything there is to know about planes, inside and out.
All right, we are back. Will Shoup talked to Coach Jones yesterday. We'll take it to that interview.
Hello, this is the football walkthrough. My name is Will Shoup, and I'm here with Coach Jones. So, Coach Jones, your team played very well versus Coweta last week. How pleased were you with the win?
Very pleased, very pleased. We kind of got off to a slow start offensively in the first half, but our defense really kept us in it, and our defense really played really, really well against a really good Coweta offensive team for 4 quarters, and in the second half, our offense got rolling too.
So, what have you done differently this week to prepare your team to play Tahlequah?
Well, I mean, it's a different game plan, different week, but I mean, it's just business as usual. We do our same, routine and schedule. They're not a super fast hurry up team like Coweta was. So I mean, we're not doing a lot, the same things in practice, but we're still doing the same schedule we do, pretty much every week.
All right, well, since it's homecoming, teachers and students are doing their annual door decorating contest. So we found a creative idea. What do you think of this picture?
That's classic. That's classic. I like it. I like it. I'm a big fan of very.
Think it's a winner?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right, well, thank you, Coach Jones.
All right, thanks.
Yeah, I thought that picture of Coach Jones was pretty creative. It kind of made me chuckle. But Collinsville, coming in with a 3-1 record, played really well versus Coweta last week.
Last year.
Coweta. I said Coweta.
Coweta. I thought you said Tahlequah. Our defense has got to do better or play just as well as they did against Coweta.
Yeah, they did a really good job at containing Coweta's offense. And tonight, Coweta's quarterback could run, but he never did run. So Collinsville is going to have another thing to worry about tonight with Tahlequah. We'll take a quick commercial break and be back to bring you Kothi's interview.
In as little as 12 months, with a diploma from Spartan College, you could have a career in aviation and beyond. At Spartan, you don't just study airplanes, you're surrounded by them. Some 40 at our flight campus, another 20 at our technology campus. This is a college where you can pilot planes, repair planes, learn everything there is to know about planes, inside and out.
Will Shoup also talked to Justin Kothi. we'll go to that interview.
Hello, I'm here with Justin Cothe. So last week, the defense contained Coweta's high-power offense. How do you feel you played individually?
I feel like I played pretty good. Had a sack and a few batted balls, and just looking forward to just making my game better.
Now, does this week being homecoming make it seem like a different game, a different kind of game, since there's so much excitement around homecoming?
No, Coach Jones has said just don't let the distractions play into our game. It's just like any other game. We got to come at it like any other game. Just prepare and play.
All right, well, thank you, Cothe. This has been the football walkthrough. I'm Will Shoup.
Yeah, Cothe and the defense did a really good job last week, and hopefully they can carry that over to this week.
Yeah, I mean, Cothe, I would say he's the captain of the defense.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you?
But the whole defense, he might be the captain, but the whole defense is solid with Levi Draper, Josh Arnold, Blake Bird, Rock Robbins on the opposite side, Chase Wilkins. I mean, this defense is probably one of the best defenses the Cardinal team has seen.
I think it's one of the better defenses in 5A, to be honest. I might be slightly biased, but, I mean, who isn't?
Well, Coweta lost to Bishop Kelly by 1 point. What was the score to that?
I believe it was 47-46 Bishop Kelly.
So Collinsville holds them to I think it was under 20 points.
Yeah, under 20.
And they put up 40-some on Bishop Kelly, and I believe it was McAllister who they put up 40 against too. So a really good offense that our defense played really well against, and I hope they play really well against the Tahlequah Tigers tonight.
Who has a pretty good offense. I mean, they may not. I don't think they pass as much as Coweta, but they definitely run it.
Yeah, and the offense tonight, after they started getting stuff going in the second half last week, hopefully they can carry that over and play well tonight like they did in the second half.
Hopefully the whole second half last week is our whole game this week.
Yeah, it seemed like once they started putting Austin Roberts or whoever that receiver was in motion, it opened up the whole field.
It was the H-back, whoever the H-back was.
Yeah, I asked Coach Jones if we're going to see Sean on both sides of the ball tonight, and he said Sean will not start on defense, but you might see him.
Well, I mean, he's a last ditch effort on the defensive side of the ball.
Yeah, for Tahlequah, Will Carlisle, their quarterback, he starts defensive back for Tahlequah.
Yeah, he does a little double. I also think he does the punt returns. That's what I believe I saw him doing in warm-ups. So he does a little bit of everything.
He's an all-around player.
They've got a couple of those.
Tahlequah didn't really travel well tonight. It is a pretty long drive, but
It's a 2-hour drive.
Still, I believe Collinsville would have a better showing.
Well,
I would hope so.
I'd hope so. Or they can just listen to us.
We'll take a quick commercial break and be back to bring you the opening kickoff.
In as little as 12 months, with a diploma from Spartan College, you could have a career in aviation and beyond. At Spartan, you don't just study airplanes, you're surrounded by them. Some 40 at our flight campus, another 20 at our technology campus. This is a college where you can pilot planes, repair planes, learn everything there is to know about planes, inside and out.
And we're back. The Collinsville student section is still filing in, but so far,
That's a pretty good showing.
pretty good turnout.
Better than Coweta.
Not really rowdy right now, but when it turns game time, they'll get going crazy.
They'll get going. We're trying to get them rowdy. They're just not having it.
Yeah, they had a float in the parade today.
They're having none of that getting rowdy.
They got to save it for the game.
I mean, they can give us like a 10-second little rowdiness, can't they? Maybe you need to go down there and talk to them.
Well, there's 7 minutes and 20 seconds left. Neither team has.
You take all the time in the locker room. Get a little game plan going.
Both teams, yeah, getting their scheme going.
You're not going to come out here early and just sit out here for 7 minutes. Especially with homecoming. I mean, some of these guys got to get their head back in the game.
Yeah, the players all said that they just want homecoming to be over there. They just want to play. They don't care about the homecoming.
Folks, let's get that spirit line started once again.
If you saw, there wasn't much wind, and I mean it's
It's
pretty
been-
good weather.
It's been
tonight.
windy all day, and it's a good thing that the wind died down.
Yeah, it's jacket weather. I know a lot of people are excited for that.
You know, it's perfect football weather. That's what it is.
Yeah, the sun's almost set. No wind. A little chilly. So spirit line's starting to form.
It's probably the best time ever because people just converge out of nowhere to get on the spirit line. Like I saw people coming from Tahlequah to be a part of it. They got Cardinal stuff on, but they were coming from the Tahlequah side.
The Collinsville captains have taken the field. Number 1, Sean Kacheski. Number 45, Justin Cothe. Number 25, Ryan Haymaker. And number 7, Chase Wilkins. And if you probably can't see it, but Tahlequah's instrument bus is stuck in the Cardinal High School parking lot. Excuse me, Cardinal Heights parking lot. So their band is kind of just walking around. The captains for Tahlequah include number 4, Will Carlisle, and number 32, Reese Davis.
Who Coach Benham told me were both key players for the Tahlequah Tigers. Number 4 being their quarterback.
Yeah, and their defensive back.
And their punt returner. I wonder if he does kick returns too. He circled Reese Davis as a running back linebacker, so I'm guessing he does both. He was kind of in a rush when I talked to him.
Yeah, on our depth chart, he is the one of the starting linebackers. So it looks like Collinsville is going to get the ball first, and they'll be defending the south end zone. Excuse me, Tahlequah will receive.
They won it and deferred. Then Tahlequah receives.
So the Cardinals are in the helmet. The spirit line is not very straight.
It's not straight, but the spirit's there, and that's all that matters. And it's not long or straight, but there's enough spirit. It looks like Tahlequah's got a student section too. They don't have any noisemakers like we do.
And here come the Cardinals.
Tahlequah still hasn't showed up. They're not in their Tiger tunnel thing.
Cardinals wearing their baby blue uniforms that they got this year.
I think that's the best investment that the Collinsville football team has ever purchased. Our brand new baby blue uniforms.
They look pretty cool.
They look cool, and when you look good, you play good. Tahlequah still hasn't taken the field. Their spirit line, not as spirit packed as ours.
And here come the Tigers getting into their tunnel.
They're saying on their paper is foot on the gas. What do you think that means?
What do I think that means?
Yeah.
No mercy?
No mercy? No one really does that anymore. Run through paper. They didn't even run through it. They just kind of tore it. Then slowly jogged through it. Collinsville's ready.
Yeah, they have their kicking team on the field. They're ready to go. And it is 7 o'clock.
I mean, their tunnel's still on the field. Sort of. I mean, it's on the sideline.
Looks like back to receive is, can't see his number.
I think that's number 25.
That would be Chet Rotten. But it's a short kick to number 15, and he is brought down by number 10, Levi Draper. So they'll have the ball on the 30-yard line.
Hadley doing the kicking duty starting off. I wonder if he'll get switched out for Boggs later on in the game.
Earlier, there was two kickers warming up, Boggs and Hadley, but Hadley looked like he was doing a decent job. He's not kicking off the block anymore. He is kicking off the ground.
Which I think the only reason they went to Dakota and Cuida was because he has the shorter run up to the ball.
So already Tahlequah kind of in a power package. And Carlisle's going to roll out. He has nowhere to go. And Blake Bird's going to get the first sack of the game.
Good way to start off the game right there.
A loss of 9 yards.
I really don't know who he only had one receiver out there. And he was covered by Chase Wilkins pretty good.
They're going to look for a quick pass, and it's going to be off the receiver's fingertips. So it's going to be 3rd and 19.
A quick 3 and out would be great for this Cardinal defense to start off.
Yeah, they've been on the field a lot this season.
Especially last week with Quita and their fast offense.
Yeah, they showed no weaknesses, though. He's going to drop back to pass. He's got a receiver, and it's caught for the first down. Good pass there.
Dad, I guess the rollout from the rush confused or let the receivers get open from the defensive backs.
Looks like Mark's coming on a blitz. Carlisle keeps it, and Rock Robbins is there for the sack.
Good job by Rock. Stay home. He shucked his guy off and stayed home, and he got a sack off of it.
So it's 2nd and 14. Tahlequah has a tight end and a fullback lined up on the right side of the ball. They'll put a man in motion. Fake the handoff. Carlisle will keep it, and he goes nowhere.
Doing good so far on the defense. Just that one play.
And that's something we've seen a lot this year is teams that have beat us on the big plays.
Yeah, a couple of big plays, and they've got a touchdown. And, I mean, our defense is good. It's just a couple of big plays, and our morale gets down.
And he rolls out. Levi Draper almost has a tackle, and Carlisle's going to be off. Blake Bird will tackle him, but there's a flag on the field.
That's a holding penalty on number 6, Blaine Heaton, I believe.
And the Tahlequah coaching staff not going to be happy about that. So, yeah, it'll be a spot foul, which that means it'll be 3rd and 7.
So, I mean, could be a lot worse.
Tahlequah could have the first down at about the 40-yard line.
Starting to get lucky already.
Looks like they run the option. And he's going to be stopped at the 50-yard line. He'll be a yard short.
It'll be 4th and about a half yard, if that.
And it looks like Tahlequah is going to go for it. Or play clock's at 7. They're going to get up to the ball.
Oh, they better. Nope, they're
Yeah, they're going to call timeout.
Took him a while to get that play call in.
Nothing you can't be pleased with so far by.
Just one play when they got a first down out of it.
But it's, like we said, Carlisle is a dual threat, and he's already taken the ball a couple of times.
He's not fast, but he's just big enough to where he makes you have to tackle him good.
Yeah,
well.
On the roster he's 6'1", 175.
All right, 4th and 1. Let's hear some noise.
Number 32, Reese Davis will jump over the line, and he'll get a yard. So that'll be 1st and 10. Ball at the 48-yard line.
That was a jumbo package right there.
And they're trying to draw the Cardinals off sides. It's not going to work. Carlisle's going to roll out. It looks like it'll be picked off by Brandon Lowe.
He always seems to be where the interception is.
So
Rock did a real good job of getting pressure on him.
And Brandon was about 5 yards back and read the quarterback's eyes, came up and made the play.
He had to die for that one.
So the offense, who's led by Sean Kacheski, already a 5-yard penalty on Tahlequah.
They try to draw us off sides, and well, we got them to go off sides. Those Tahlequah coaches are probably not real happy right now. 2 big penalties already.
So Collinsville, 5 yards to go for the first down. They'll run a quick bubble route to Brett Erickson, and they're going to call a holding call.
That's going to be good enough for a Cardinal 1st down and 10.
And they're going to wave the flag off.
Yeah.
I thought that was good blocking by Sam West.
I thought it was a great block, and
That was technique right there.
it was
And
just good technique. And
Coach Jones wasn't happy. He was letting the ref know right away.
I don't know what the refs saw to constitute holding.
Two receivers on either side. He hands it off to Haymaker. Haymaker's got a huge hole. Can he outrun him? He's going to be tackled down at the 16-yard line.
Dang.
29-yard run for Haymaker on his first carry tonight.
That's probably the biggest hole he has seen all year from the offensive line.
I've heard Mondays haven't been really fun for them watching film.
I bet not.
And Sean's going to keep it this time. He's going to get a yard. So, excuse me, gain of 2. So it's 2nd and 8.
Might have been a good spot.
Haymaker's going to get the carry again. He gets 3 yards.
It seems like they're bringing their linebackers in off the edge almost every play. So, I mean, that opens up the passing lane right there, doesn't it?
Yeah. But if the running game's working, Collinsville's going to keep running the ball. Make the defense kind of wear them out a little bit.
Offsides again.
So Cards will have 3rd and 1.
I think it was the same guy, too, that jumped in the first play. I'm sure he'll get talked to when he goes back over.
So it's 3rd and short.
3rd and a really, really short yard.
Tahlequah's bring the blitz. Haymakers will have it. Gain of 2.
Short game, but I think it's good enough for a 1st and goal, Cardinals.
Sean's still running over to get the plays.
Looks like they're bringing the blitz on the right side. And Haymaker's going to get the carry, and he'll be in for the touchdown. So the Cards strike first. Haymaker on a 5-yard run.
And they made him earn every bit of that 5 yards. I think that they're bringing pressure every play off both ends.
The kick's good. So the Cards take a 7-point lead. Good offensive showing there. But Tahlequah kept the drive going for Collinsville.
Did a couple of penalties. Hopefully our defense comes out, plays just as well as they've been playing all game last week and this week. Oh, just an update on Tahlequah's band. They got their instruments.
That'll be Hadley kicking off for the Cardinals. And a pretty good kick. That'll be fielded by number 15 and Levi Draper again.
He met him head on that time.
So the Tigers will have the ball at the 35-yard line. And the nose tackle for the Cardinals right now, number 51, Jacob Harrison. And he seemed to solidify his spot there.
Yeah, that was a big question mark on the defense this year.
Good hold there by Cardinal defense. He'll lose a yard.
And Harrison showed up in that first Doolittle game and he made his name heard and known. And I think he started every game since.
And that ball will be thrown into the turf.
But good job of trying to sell it by the receiver.
So it's 3rd and 11. And another option, Blake Bird will be there to tackle Carlisle, and he'll get 2 yards.
So it'll be 4th and 9.
So they'll bring on their kicking or their punting unit.
Gain of 3 on the play. That'll bring it 4th down and 8 for the Tigers.
So that is Chase Wilkins
The Cardinals.
back for the Cardinals. And he'll just fair catch it.
Fair catch called to Wilkins.
And that'll be on the 36-yard line.
10 from the 35-yard line.
And that was number 7, Kyle Lucas, that punted it for the Tigers.
Folks, we've had a set of keys turned in up here at the press box. You might want to check your purses and pockets. Set of keys turned in here in the press box.
And Sam starting at wide receiver. Last week we saw Chase Wilkins come in, and he had a few catches. But so far, yet to see him on the offensive side of the ball.
I think they want to keep him more as a defensive player.
And Haymaker's going to get the carry, and he gets 6 yards.
Still going with that running game. I think they're going to use it until they start getting negatives.
Well, 3 teams haven't been able to really stop it, and those have been our 3 wins. And Sean's going to keep it this time, and he's going to lose a yard.
And Blake Burge is he's standing real close to Coach Davis and Coach Jones. He looks eager.
Yeah, he came in last game and played really well. Kind of jump-started the offense and kind of propelled him to win.
So he looks like he wants to get in there and start running.
And Haymaker gets the carry again, and he's tackled at the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be 4th down. And a good kick there by Sean Kacheski. And that'll be down at the 17-yard line.
About a 40-yard punt? Good punt.
Yeah, especially for our quick punt.
Yeah. So Tahlequah is going to come out. They line up like a run team, but They pass a lot out of that run formation.
They almost use it as their second option, so if Carlisle has a chance to run. Oh, a trickery play. And that'll be a 10-yard gain. Excuse me, 9.
They just pull that out of nowhere.
Trying to catch the Cardinals off guard.
That caught everyone else off guard.
9 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down and 1 for the Tigers.
Now you got, would you call that diamond formation?
Still trying to draw the Cardinals off sides, and the running back will get it, and he gets a yard. So that'll be a first down for the Tigers.
It's Tillman on the tackle for the Cardinals. Short gain, putting up a Tiger 1st and 10.
And Carlisle will keep it. He's got a lot of room. And that was Chandler Cole on the tackle.
Who saved a touchdown almost.
Tiger 1st and 10.
That was a big hole for him to run through. And now that's number 43.
And they'll get a holding call.
Kajuan Marshall.
That'll be a holding call.
Arnold and Cole were in on the tackle for the Cardinals. Holding the call against the Tigers. They'll make it 1st and 20.
Coweta rotates a lot. They're pretty much their whole offense.
Yeah, bring in a lot of substitutions, kind of keep them fresh.
I've even seen them sub in linemen. You don't see that a lot.
That'll be a false start.
Man. Coweta likes their penalties.
Tahlequah.
Or Talga.
Both the
Coweta.
Tigers, so I'm getting confused
I'm
too.
gonna- That's not the first time. That's not going to be the last time I do that tonight.
So it's 1st and 26.
25.
And they'll get a gain of 2 yards. So it'll be 2nd and 24.
23. I'm going off the scoreboard.
In on the tackle for the Cardinals.
Yeah, that says 26.
Gain of 3 on the play.
Now 23.
Down and 23 for the Tigers.
And that'll be the end of the first quarter. We'll take a commercial break and be back to bring you the second.
In as little as 12 months, with a diploma from Spartan College, you could have a career in aviation and beyond. At Spartan, you don't just study airplanes, you're surrounded by them. Some 40 at our flight campus, another 20 at our technology campus. This is a college where you can pilot planes, repair planes, learn everything there is to know about planes, inside and out.
And we're back as Tahlequah completes a pass for 11 yards.
Clock hasn't started yet. There it goes. Now it starts. So it went from 2nd and long to 3rd and somewhat manageable.
And they'll drop back to pass. Rock Robbins will be in pursuit as well as Josh Arnold will hit him. He hit him, but
I don't think it was out of bounds.
didn't knock him out. Didn't push him down or anything, and they're going to call a personal foul call on that.
I don't think he was out of bounds, was he?
Personal foul against the Cardinals.
So that's going to be a huge, not a huge gain, but a pretty big gain. After 3rd and 11,
He would have. I wonder what they call it on, because I don't know. I don't think he hit him out of bounds.
that's what the call was. And Carlisle's going to keep it. He's going to be tackled by Cothey and Robbins in the backfield.
Cothey and Robbins on the tackle for the Cardinals. No gain on the play. They'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
And they're going to bring out Rock. And that'll be number 70, Joey Kopinski.
Ooh, they got lucky.
And Carlisle keeps it. He's lucky he didn't hand it off.
Tahlequah was letting in a false start. They're one of their wide receivers moved. And their whole fan section kind of gasped as they got caught.
Get loud for that Cardinal defense.
It's 3rd and 6. Cards bringing the heat. Carlisle's going to take off and run. They're going to try and stiff arm Draper, but he's going to get the tackle.
I wonder if they're going to call a hands to the face on the quarterback.
Yeah, he grabbed his face mask.
So now they got to decide if they want to accept the penalty and replay 3rd down or decline it and try to stop them on 4th.
Face mask.
So it'll be 4th down.
That'll make it 4th down and 6 for the Tigers.
And it looks like Tahlequah's going to go for it. Got trips to the right. They bring the blitz. Schaefer Smith will be the first one there, but a group of Cardinals will get the tackle. So the offense will take the field.
Another good stand by the Cardinal defense.
Cardinals take over on downs from their own 34-yard line.
And Sean's going to keep it. He's got a huge gain. And he'll be tackled at the 45-yard line.
He would have kept going if he didn't get tripped up.
He almost stumbled a little bit. And Levi Draper is being checked out by the trainer on the sideline right now.
It looks like his
wrist. I wonder if it got caught by a face mask or something. And Erickson's going to have a decent gain. He'll have 11 yards.
What could have happened is he could have got caught between two helmets.
Yeah, but I think it was on the tackle, or it got rolled up on. It was on the tackle down here where he got face masked.
That also happens a lot.
And if he can, I know he'll try to push through it. And they're bringing a blitz. Haymaker's going to get the carry. And he's hurdling, guys. He gets tackled at the 17-yard line.
That's another thing you risk when you blitz all the time, is if you don't get that initial tackle, your whole second level's gone. Wonder if they're going to keep Levi out for the rest of the half.
They've got ice on it right now.
And his helmet's off.
Lowe's going to be in motion. Haymaker's going to get the carry. And he falls forward for 4 yards.
Oh, looks like they're going to tape it.
McDowell on the tackle for the Tigers. Gain of about 3 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down and 7 for the Cardinals.
And Sean's going to keep it. And he's going to get a few yards.
Tackled in there by number 57, Campbell for the Tigers.
So it's 3rd and 5.
Gain of 2 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down and 5 for the Cardinals.
Cards have trips to the left. Haymaker's lined up to the right of Sean Kacheski. And Haymaker gets the carry, and he's hit at the line of scrimmage. He might have got 1.
No gain on the play.
And the kicking unit will come on the field.
Well, I mean, that's what, a 27-yard field goal, 29-yard field goal.
Yeah,
Kind of, it's in the middle. I think Hadley will get this. Now, if he's got to get it off pretty quick because his Cleveland team's pretty fast off the line.
the kick is good. So he must like kicking it off the ground.
He must.
So he's 2 for 2, isn't he?
Yeah. He's only missed 2. They've both been point afters.
And Draper's got it taped up. He's putting the helmet on.
Congratulations to the Collinsville Junior High football teams. All 3 teams won last night at Ponca City. The 7th grade won is 5-0, 8th grade is 5-0, 9th grade is 4-1.
From what I've just heard, the Collinsville Junior High football swept Ponca City. And I guess the 7th grade's 5-0.
So is the 8th grade, and the 9th grade's 4-1. Levi's not going to go out on the kicking unit.
It's probably a good thing. Give him one more play, kind of get used to the tape and all that.
Moving back deep for the Tigers. That's Hadley kicking off for the Cardinals.
Looks like Crothers is in there for good kick be fielded at the 17-yard line. Bird's going to be there, and he's going to have the tackle. They're going to throw a penalty.
I wonder what it's on.
I'm guessing it's a personal foul.
I didn't see anything, but I heard the Tahlequah fans over there yelling at something.
Horse collar.
You don't see that called very often.
So that'll move the ball up 15 yards. Carlisle drops back to pass, does the double move, and he has his receiver, but he's out of bounds.
Whoever was in coverage over there completely bit on the double move.
So it's 2nd and 10. Carlisle hands it off to number 7. That is Kyle Lucas, and he's going to have the first down.
That run good enough for Tiger, 1st and 10.
And that's number 43 with the run. He's a pretty big boy. And that'll be Bird with the tackle.
They have him down as 5'11", 190.
Think that looks about right. He might be a little bigger than 190. They're going to drop back to pass. And he's going to escape. But he's going to be tackled in the backfield for a 2-yard loss.
Jacob Harrison almost got his first sack of the season. He almost did. That would have, if he hasn't already, solidified his starting abilities.
And Rock Robbins will be there for the tackle. So that'll be 4th down. So it looks like they're going to go for it.
I think they're going to go for it.
They might be trying to draw him off sides.
I mean, it's 4th and 5.
Because they still have 2 timeouts with 5:20 left. They're going to throw the ball. And that's caught by number 8, Morris.
Coach Benham did circle him as a key player. And he's tall. On here it says he's 5'10", but he looks taller than 5'10" from up here.
And that'll be a penalty.
I think he said offsides. And Harrison comes out, and number 76, Michael McAtee, checks in.
And Arnold flies in there to make the tackle.
Number 7, Lucas on the carry.
He's been a little quiet lately. He's just kind of just sitting back.
It's not that he's been quiet. I don't think it's more that the fact that
Gain on the play. That'll bring up second down.
Levi, Blake, Rock, Kothi have just been they've all been in on the piles. But when you have so many good defensive players,
No one person's gonna.
hog the
Davis on the carry for the Tigers.
and Blake Bird blasted Carlisle. He's a little slow to get up.
I think anyone's gonna be slow to get up after getting blasted by Blake Bird.
Gain of about a yard. That'll bring up third down and 4 for the Tigers.
So it's 3rd and 4. And Levi's in pursuit. They're going to throw the ball, and it is caught
Carlisle's pass complete.
by number 8, Morris.
At the 18-yard line.
Levi seems better.
First and 10.
So it's 1st and 10. Carlisle's going to keep it, and Robbins is going to be there for the tackle.
Robbins and Draper on the tackle for the Cardinals. Gain of 2 on the play. That'll bring up second down and 8 for the Tigers.
And Carlisle's going to keep it. He's just going to dive down.
Tackled in there by Forrest and Draper for the Cardinals.
And Draper was in on the tackle there.
Wrist must not be hurting him that bad.
About 3 on the play. That'll bring up third down and 5 for the Tigers.
So it's 3rd and 5.
And number 56, big old Jake Douglas checked in as the nose guard. You don't see him play with much defense.
Nope, Collinsville's going to call a timeout. They must not like what they see.
Coach Dr. Brad Lawson of the Central State Orthopedic is proud to support the Collinsville Cardinals with excellent orthopedic care and sports medicine. They are your first call for fast help. I'm Morris, CSO.com, Central State Orthopedics. Get seen, get heard, and get better.
Jake Douglas still in there as a lineman, or as a nose guard.
Their wide receiver kind of slipped. He was got up, but Wilkins will be there for the tackle.
Threw him out of bounds with a little bit of authority on that one.
Complete to Springwater. Bring it first and goal for the Tigers.
So it's 1st and goal. Ball on the 5-yard line.
Carlisle on the keeper.
Carlisle's going to keep it. He'll get 2 yards.
How huge would a stop be right here with 2 minutes left in the half?
Gain of 1 on the play. That'll bring up second down.
And Jacob Harrison will be back on the field.
Let's hear some noise from the defense.
Carlisle's going to keep it, and he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line.
He got met by Draper in that hole. And I think if Remember, Carlisle versus Draper. I think Draper wins 9 out of 10 times.
I think he wins 10 out of 10 times.
Third and goal from the 1 for the Tigers.
Draper's really, he's bulked up.
He's bulked up a lot over the summer. That's probably another QB sneak up the middle.
Yeah, he's going to keep it. He's trying to break out the outside, and he's going to be short again.
He's going to be short again. He tried to get around.
Bring up fourth down and goal from the 1.
So less than a minute left, and I'm sure Coweta's just going to take a timeout.
Yeah, they will.
Timeout, Tahlequah.
38 seconds left on the clock.
Folks, the Cardinal cheerleaders qualified for the 5A state competition held in the Lloyd Mobile Center on the campus of Oklahoma University last weekend. During the award ceremony, the Lady Cards were named Class 5A academic cheerleading state champions with a GPA of 3.87. Congratulations, girls. Be here in 2 weeks and help us celebrate the cheerleaders with a state champions trophy presentation and see them do their state qualifying routine. Again, congratulations to the academic state champion Cardinal cheerleaders.
How big of a stop would this be?
I think it'd be probably one of the biggest stops all year. But if they were to get the touchdown, how big is that kick by Hadley? Hadley's had a big kick in Uligal to give us the lead going into halftime.
So far, we're 3-0 with the halftime lead. And Tahlequah is going to be in.
And they're going to... Collinsville's trying to say they pushed, which is illegal to push someone across the plane of the end zone. Tahlequah's having a little issue getting their personnel on the field for this field goal.
So a good defensive job by the Cards. That kick is good. So Cards lead 10-7.
And Coach Jones is gonna have a few words with the head referee about them pushing Carlisle into the end zone, which I didn't see it, so I don't know if they pushed him in or not. And they're having a pretty lengthy discussion down there.
Yeah, he is talking to the head referee.
And now Coach Benham and I think Coach Harp are talking to the line judge, or maybe a back judge. I don't know.
Erickson back deep for the Cardinals.
So Brett Erickson will be back deep with 35.4 seconds left.
Coach Jones is still talking to him. Nope.
Will be kicking for the Tigers.
He kind of walked away from that conversation, shaking his head, so I don't know if he got his point across or not. I'm sure he did.
And that kick will be fielded by Mark Tillman. He's going to be tackled at the 31-yard line.
Cardinals start first and 10 from the 32-yard line.
So we'll see if they try to
I mean,
make a couple of big plays or if
Hail Mary, why not? Got 32 seconds left. What could go wrong?
they got trips to the right.
They got the bunch trips.
They're throwing the ball. They got Brett Erickson. Just a little underthrown.
Do it again. I mean, Logan, what could possibly go wrong in 28 seconds?
A lot of things. And the Cards would just like to go into the halftime leading. It's easy for the fans to say throw the ball.
Throw the ball.
And it's easy for us to say throw the ball.
Yeah, think
But
about it
the
from a
smart thing
coach's.
to do,
Just going to halftime with the lead.
yeah. Throw the ball to Haymaker. And he tries to get around the outside, but he'll run out of bounds.
Which stopped the clock.
First down, number 21, Medlock for the Tigers. Gain of 1, that'll bring it 3rd down and 9 for the Cardinals.
So the Cards with 22.5 seconds left. 3rd and 11. They hand it off to Haymaker. He's going to be tackled. Gain of 6. Tahlequah's calling a timeout with 12.3 seconds left. They'll get the ball back.
It's just now 4th down. They might not get the ball back.
Why do you say that?
We could get a 1st down. It's only 4th and
Collins was going to
7.
punt the ball.
Or we could just run for 12 seconds. They could have Sean and Ryan just run around the backfield for 12 seconds.
Sounds like a great idea.
It might not help their yards per carry, but I think it'd be fun to watch.
That's something you do on Madden. Not in high school football.
I've seen the Dallas Cowboys do it. Oh, they put 16 seconds on. Okay, you can't do that anymore. That's off.
So the Cards send their punting unit on the field as expected.
They did put 4 seconds back. 4 seconds changes a lot of things, Logan.
And they're going to fair catch it with 10.6 seconds left. They'll have the ball at the 32-yard line.
That's a pretty good hang time. 5.4 second hang time.
And they're going to call a false start there.
Oh, and a couple face masks got attached.
They're trying to reenact the Sean and Bailey homecoming kiss.
It's always a little awkward when your face mask gets stuck to the opposing player's face mask.
And they're going to hand it off. And Draper's going to have the tackle there. Gain of about 4 yards. And that'll be the half. Collinsville leads 10-7. We'll be back to bring you the band performances.
In as little as 12 months, with a diploma from Spartan College, you could have a career in aviation and beyond. At Spartan, you don't just study airplanes, you're surrounded by them. Some 40 at our flight campus, another 20 at our technology campus. This is a college where you can pilot planes, repair planes, learn everything there is to know about planes, inside and out.
Here. And so far, the first half, Colesville defense playing really solid. Coweta just put a pretty good drive together. Colesville, one penalty?
Yeah, 1, 2,
Horse collar.
2, 3. The personal foul on the sideline.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
The horse collar and the offsides on the defense. All defensive call.
We're going to let you listen to the Tahlequah and Collinsville bands.
Landis. Step right up and see the ringleader, the tightrope walkers, the spectators, and the twirling squares of death as the Tahlequah High School Band presents their show, Cirque, a musical and visual depiction of the modern-day circus, featuring the music of Some Nights, Breakfast Machine, Send in the Clowns, Carnival of Animals, and Hungarian Rhapsody. the Tahlequah High School marching Orange Express.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the field your Collinsville Crimson Cadets. This year's show is entitled Remembrance and pays tribute to all the men and women who have served in the United States military, past and present. Right now we ask that if you have served or are currently serving in the United States Armed Forces, please stand so that we may honor you. The Collinsville Crimson Cadets will be performing at the Bixby Tournament of Bands tomorrow at 4 p.m. We invite the community of Collinsville to come out and support our cadets as they compete against some of the best bands in the state of Oklahoma. And now, please direct your attention to the center of the field as your Collinsville Crimson Cadets present Remembrance.
In as little as 12 months, with a diploma from Spartan College, you could have a career in aviation and beyond. At Spartan, you don't just study airplanes, you're surrounded by them. Some 40 at our flight campus, another 20 at our technology campus. This is a college where you can pilot planes, repair planes, learn everything there is to know about planes, inside and out.
And we're back. Both bands doing a good job with their performance.
Good job. It was a great job.
Tahlequah's already taking the field. Collinsville
We're getting there.
still strategizing.
No, they're,
Oh, I
they're
see him on the walk.
we've got a longer walk than Tahlequah does.
So, some positives and negatives.
But the positives definitely outweigh the negatives.
Yeah, Cole Hadley coming in. Good field goal.
It was a
Good extra point.
good kick for a young kicker. I mean, that's got to boost him up in his self-esteem a little bit.
Our running game done a decent job.
I don't think we've thrown the ball all game.
We had the couple of passes.
Oh, the screens.
Screen, a pass to Brett Erickson, deep route.
That's about it.
But so far, Coach Jones' key players, 1 for Collinsville, Sean Kacheski, which he played pretty good. Couldn't really find any holes, but had some good reads, when to hand it off to Haymaker, when to keep it.
The holes that he does find, he gets nearly 10 yards a carry when he finds a hole.
And then for Tahlequah, Carlisle, number 4, he's done a really good job for Tahlequah. He's the reason that it's only a 3-point game.
I don't know if he got the touchdown.
Yeah,
But
he did. Remember, he had the quarterback sneak where Coach Jones was complaining about the.
Oh yeah, he complained that they pushed him, but he was still a big factor in all the pass plays he connected with.
And hopefully, Levi Draper is good for this half. He didn't skip a beat after the injury.
They probably iced it up a little bit in the locker room, taped it up heavily. I don't know what is injured with the wrist, what he did with it. The clocks ran out on halftime, but they're just kind of letting them go.
We'll take a quick commercial break and be back to bring you the start of the second half.
In as little as 12 months, with a diploma from Spartan College, you could have a career in aviation and beyond. At Spartan, you don't just study airplanes, you're surrounded by them. Some 40 at our flight campus, another 20 at our technology campus. This is a college where you can pilot planes, repair planes, learn everything there is to know about planes, inside and out.
And we're back. Collinsville will receive to start the second half. Which they were fortunate to get the stop on Tahlequah's first possession because they got the ball first. So Collinsville struck first. And we'll see if they can come out and strike first in the second half.
And the kicker for Tahlequah is number 28, Bryce Patrick, who I think is going to kick it to, I believe that's Blake Bird down there. Nope, I was wrong.
Brett Erickson will field the kick. He tries to cut it back. He gets to the 30-yard line. So the offense will take the field. Tyler Forrest, Brandon Lowe, Brett Erickson, and Sam West, the receivers.
I know we've had a real good running game, but I kind of like to see some more passes.
And Haymaker gets the carry, and he gets 8.
I say that, and they bust out an 8-yard run.
Tripped up by Springwater for the Tigers. Gain of 9 on the play. That'll bring us 2nd down and 1 for the Cardinals.
Again, twins either side. Kacheski keeps it.
Kacheski on the carry.
And he might have got the first down. And they're going to move the chains.
Give it up for a Cardinal. First down and 10.
Wouldn't you like to see a little bit more pass plays? I know it's easy for us to sit up here and contemplate and not be, having to make those decisions on the sideline.
Whatever we do to help us win is what I think we should do.
That's such a neutral answer.
So a gain of 4 there.
It's gotten a little colder since the sun went down.
Yeah, still not much wind. 6 on the play clock. They got a bunch to the right. Haymaker gets the carry. He fumbles it. And I believe Tahlequah will have the ball.
I think that's his first fumble all year.
It looked like he didn't have the handle when he tried to take off and run. And that's something you'll see happen with the read option.
Mm-hmm. It doesn't happen often, but it's definitely a thing to remember when you do a read option offense that we do.
Carlisle in the backfield. Throws the deep route. He's got a man, but it is just underthrown. And that was Wilkins who was able to break up the pass.
Good D by him. I believe that was number 6, Heaton, for the Tigers.
Lucas on the carry.
There'll be a flag down.
Flags on the play.
I heard Coach Redding say it's a trip. Or a chop block.
Illegal block on the Tigers.
I guess that's not the call Coach Redding wanted. Did you get their own signal?
No, I think they're getting the rule book out to make sure the yardage on the penalty is right. And it's a 15-yard penalty.
15-yard penalty against
That's a big penalty.
bring it second down and 25 for the Tigers.
They're going to have trips over to the right side.
They don't have a tight end in, which I what I heard Coach Redding say.
And we're used to seeing a tight end. And Carlisle's hit hard. And that was a heck of a catch.
There's nothing you can do on that one,
He fell to the ground.
and still made the catch.
Gain of 14 on the play. That'll bring up third down and 11.
And Talcall's going to a hurry-up offense.
It's 3rd and 11. He drops back to pass again. He's going to roll out. And it's picked up by Brandon Lowe.
How does he get all these interceptions?
He just knows where to be.
That was handed to him on a silver platter almost.
So his 2nd pick of the night, 5th pick of the season.
Cardinals start
Does anyone else have a pick in this on the defense? I know
No.
Sean almost had one, and
Sean did have one. Sean did have one.
yeah, last week against Quita.
Yep. And Brandon Lowe's going to go in motion. Ball's going to be thrown to Brett Erickson.
pass intended for Erickson falls incomplete. Bring up second down and 10 for the Cardinals.
And number 35,
He's not listed.
I think it's Jordan Crothers. He's in the game at the tight end.
He's listed. Oh, there we go.
I believe it is. Bird's going to get the carry. And he's got a lot of room. 40-yard line. A 30-yard run by Blake Bird on his first carry of the night.
Did you even see him go into the game?
No, I didn't.
He must have went in while we're trying to figure out who number 35 is.
And Bird gets the carry again.
22 Bird on the carry. Change 2 on the play. That'll bring up second down and 8 for the Cardinals. Springwater in on the tackle for the Tigers.
And that was Springwater with the tackle. There's just 2 Springwaters on the lineup for Coweta.
And Bird gets the carry again.
Bird on the carry.
He gets another 2 yards.
Leading the charge for the Tigers.
They had to bring in a whole group of Tigers to tackle him.
6 for the Cardinals.
Think we're going to see a pass play?
Nope.
Nope.
Kacheski's going to keep it.
He's close.
He's going to be about a yard short. So,
Do you go for it?
yeah.
Quick punt.
No, I think you're at the 38-yard line. Excuse me,
You're-
33-yard line.
You're kind of in that awkward
Yeah.
area where it's too far for your kicker, but too
It-
short for your punter.
Yeah, but it's 4th and 1, so, and Bird's in the game. And Sean's going to keep it.
Kaczewski on the keeper.
And And he's going to be stopped a yard short. And he's not. He's hurt. He's calling for the trainer.
He got taken down wrong.
It's his head. So now I see some people coming over to Boomer.
You got to tell him to get ready.
Some teammates giving him a pat on the back. And he's starting to stretch. We might see a little Seth Boomer tonight. Carlisle gets the carry. And he's still going.
Our trainers are kind of,
Kind of keeping an eye on
yeah,
him.
they're just they're kind of helicoptering around him. I don't know if he went down wrong in his head and kind of cricked his neck.
He looks like he's all right. Carlisle's going to keep it again. He's going to be stopped about a half a yard short.
Robbins, Kofi, and Arnold in on the stop for the Cardinals.
Are they going to measure it?
I think they are, but I think it's short. It looks like it's short.
Well, while they're measuring, we're going to say that number 76, Michael McAtee, went in, and they brought off Chandler Cole, so they've gone to their jumbo package for defense.
They're trying to make Tahlequah throw the ball. And they had the first down. That was really close. The referees had to take a...
That must have been like a chain link pass. Their tight end number 40's in, according to Coach Redding, who is Bear Frank, and he's not a small fellow. He's 5'10", 210. You'll know when he's there.
Carlisle's going to hand the ball off for a gain of about 2.
I mean, with a first name like Bear, you can't be small.
I would hope not.
If your first name's Bear and you're small.
So still with their 4-4-3 defense. Excuse me, 4-4-3. And they're gonna run a trick play. And Tillman's gonna have to pick. And he's gonna walk into the end zone.
All right, he's going to have to run.
So the trick play does not work. Mark Tillman.
They read that the whole way. And boy, oh boy, does that suck the momentum out of you if you're Tahlequah.
And that's the risk you take when you run trick plays.
I mean, get on. I think that was number 40. I think Josh Arnold was there too. They both didn't bite on it.
The thing I don't get is Tahlequah's run game was working.
Yeah, I mean,
Why do they go to something different? Like,
they did the reverse out of nowhere, but I mean, they needed to do it.
so Hadley will be on to attempt the extra point. And it's good. So the Cards take a 17-7 lead with 5:23 left in the third quarter.
Oh, Sean Koshesi's getting a concussion test. Seth Boomer's warming up. We're about to see a little Boomer action.
And I have been to some of the JV games.
He's got a little arm on him. Oh, is he good? Is he not good? Oh, maybe. That's the thing about the concussions. You don't mess around with that stuff.
Yeah.
You just don't mess around with it.
And Sean's talking to Coach Jones right now.
I know Sean, and I know he's going to want to go in and be a leader and play. But sometimes you got to think about yourself. I know that sounds weird, but you got to.
And
luckily, we have one more kind of drive for the defense to stop and then to figure out what they're going to do with Sean.
I think he's still going to be playing because Seth stopped warming up. And they haven't taken away Sean's helmet.
Yeah, if you see a player get their helmet taken away, that means they're getting forced to not play.
Yeah, Sean's walking up the sidelines. That pass was complete for 5 yards.
I've done that before. It's not fun. Heck, I've heard stories of them having to hide helmets from players to get them to not play.
Ball's going to be handed off. He's tackled for a gain of 2.
I don't think Talcall's gonna pass it.
And Sean's going to come in on defense.
Oh, I guess he's not hurt.
So all is well for Kacheski.
He got a little cheer when he went in too. Boomer's still kind of warming up over there.
So it's 3rd and Force is going to come up to make the tackle. He can't. That's number 32. I believe that's Reese Davis. It is. So big gain for Tahlequah.
Low had to run him down from behind. Just a couple big plays.
And Carlisle's going to hand it off. And that's Lucas, and he stays on his feet.
And he got to meet number 45, Justin Cothy. Tahlequah's kind of gone to a little bit more of an up-tempo offense lately. They're going to check.
Carlisle's going to roll out to the left. He's tackled by a group of Cardinals.
So it'll be 3rd and a yard, maybe, give or take an inch. Oh, confusion.
And Draper's going to come out. Tyler Forrest in the game.
Oh, Lowe's coming
come
out.
off too.
There's 81's uncovered. There goes Forrest over there to cover him. Number 15's uncovered still.
And Wilkins is going to come over.
Nope, he's still uncovered.
But there, Carlisle gets the carry, and he's going to be into the end zone. There's
a
a flag
flag
on the field, though.
What's he going to say? It's going to be holding?
I hope so.
If it's holding, those cheerleaders just did flips for no reason. Oh, now they're going to take them off. Oh. Confusion. Their personnel is all confusing.
And they're going to.
Oh, it's holding.
A fortunate call for the Cards. Tahlequah not really liking it.
Of course they don't like it. They just got a touchdown taken away from them. So I think it's going to be third and 6, maybe. See if I'm right. I think I'm right.
Holding against the Tigers makes it 3rd and 7 for the Tigers.
3rd and 7. I was off the yard. Coach Harp is pointing up like watch the fade up.
And so Tahlequah is going to call a timeout.
Which would make sense because on that far side is number 8, Morris, who's been their go-to receiver all game.
Yeah, folks, hey, how about those Cardinal softball girls? Heck of a record this year, 25-10. Guess what? We're hosting the regional right here next Thursday. 12 o'clock versus Edison, so get out there and support them.
I just heard that the Cardinal softball team, which we've covered before, they finished 25-10, and we're hosting the regional this Thursday at 12 noon against Tulsa Edison.
So it is 3rd and 7.
Sean's over there on number 8, which makes sense because he's one of the taller defensive backs.
Carlisle's going to roll out the pass. And they're in pursuit. And that was Robbins there. Or, excuse me, Josh Arnold.
It's not Robbins. I think they're going to kick it. I don't think they have a choice. They have to.
Well, it's 4th and 11.
Well, we'll see how good their kicker is. And Blake Bird did get a pretty good run on the point after attempt and almost blocked it.
And Sean gets a good run at it. And that kick is good.
So Josh Arnold comes up with a big sack on 3rd down and 7.
So Tahlequah, after a good drive, only gets 3. And
it all goes back to that holding call.
yeah, Tahlequah's really beat themselves tonight.
I mean, that kid's got to be not feeling too hot right now. So I guess Sean's feeling better. Had a little bit of a scare with a concussion.
Back deep for the Cardinals, that's number 11, Erickson. Patrick kicking off for the Tigers.
And Erickson, Blake Bird, and Mark Tillman back for the Cards. And that'll be an offsides.
Offsides on the kicking team.
Procedure against the Tigers, that'll back him up 5.
Or illegal procedure, offsides. Same thing. Back him up 5, re-kick it. which I don't think has any effect on this kicker.
And now,
timeout. Can you call it a kickoff? You do that? I'm sure you can.
they have 12 players on the field.
Oh, they do. Is that another flag?
Excuse me, no, they have 11.
But do they have too many on one side? I think it's got to be 5 and 5. I could be wrong. I've been wrong before.
Many times.
Many times, as Logan likes to point out every time.
So the referee's going to have a little gathering.
But only 3 of them. They're leaving one out. I wonder how he feels. Just kind of standing over there. Messing with his rule book. Oh. No
They're
flag.
going to wave the flag off.
Oh. So. Mulligan? Is that what we're going to do? Who threw the flag? I want to know who threw it. Is it the near side judge? Because he's thrown a couple that have been waving off. Waved off.
So now that we got that settled out, Erickson will field the kick. He'll be out to the 20-yard line. He's to the 40. And they're going to throw a flag.
There was no flag.
Erickson's going to be brought down at the 20, but
Hey,
there's a
the
flag
kicker.
on the field.
The kicker got involved. It's always a good thing when the kicker gets involved. And if that, I mean, yeah. I'm going to tell you that this near judge,
Holding.
he doesn't like us. Cardinal fans don't like it, understandably. And to be honest, I don't either. What are you going to do?
Yeah, Coach Jones not happy with that, which is understandable.
Coach Jones has not been real happy with this referee crew all night. Sean's going to be a quarterback. Blake Bird's running back. That's about all.
Blake's going to get the carry. He's going to break away. He's going to try to cut back to the other side of the field.
And
Black Springwater in on that tackle for the Tigers. Loss of 6 on the play will bring up second down and 16 for the Cardinals.
less than a minute to go in the third quarter.
And Blake's going to get the carry again. He gets 2 yards.
And that might be the last play.
Gain of about 3 on the play. That'll bring up third down
Yeah.
and 13 for the Cardinals.
Oh, no, they are signaling a play.
Oh,
Excuse me, third and 15 for the Cardinals.
maybe a pass play. I think you got to pass it. It's 3rd and 15.
And they're just telling
No,
him to
they're telling him
hold.
to wait.
So that'll be the end of the third quarter. Collinsville leads 17-10. We'll be back to bring you the fourth quarter.
In as little as 12 months, with a diploma from Spartan College, you could have a career in aviation and beyond. At Spartan, you don't just study airplanes, you're surrounded by them. Some 40 at our flight campus, another 20 at our technology campus. This is a college where you can pilot planes, repair planes, learn everything there is to know about planes, inside and out.
And we're back. Cardinals have the ball at their own 27-yard line.
Third and 15. They got a little bit of a field to cover to get the first down. Offsides on the defense. That's going to be 5 for us. So we got a little bit of break. Now it's 3rd and 10.
And Sean's going to take off and run. He's kind of trying to dodge a tackle, but he's only going to get a gain of about 4 yards.
So you go for it. Do you quick punt it? Do you just go with a regular punt? What do you do here, Logan?
You punt. You got the lead, 7 points.
It's only 4 yards.
Only, but you're on your own 37. It just doesn't sound.
I'll quick punt.
And Carlisle's going to run back to try and field it.
Ball's
And the
loose.
ball's loose, but Carlisle will be able to jump on it.
Maybe not the best decision by Carlisle. I don't think you saw, who was that, Forrest run down the sideline?
Tigers will start 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line.
Carlisle's going to roll out. He's going to take off. And Chandler Cole and Josh Arnold will be there to make the tackle.
Coach Benham's yelling something. Yelling something at somebody. He wasn't very happy about whatever happened.
Gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down and 4 for the Tigers.
Carlisle's going to hand it off. Blake Bird will get the tackle.
Number 7, Lucas on the carry, brought down about the 30-yard line.
And Sean's... no, he's not going to go in. He waved down like he was about to put him in.
And Carlisle's going to hand it off to Lucas, and he's going to be tripped up, but he'll get 5 yards. And Rock's going to be there to make Carlisle cut it in. And he'll be tackled by Josh Arnold for a gain of 2, so it'll be 3rd and 2.
Gain of 3 on the play. Excuse me, gain of 2 on the play. That'll bring it 3rd down and 2.
And Harrison going to be there first, and they'll stop him behind the line, so it's going to be 4th down.
They're going for it. No, they're not.
Carlisle's going to come out of the game, so
Robinson Harrison in on the tackle for the Cardinals.
Number 7, Lucas,
2 for the Tigers.
is going to punt to our number 7, Chase Wilkins.
the ball's loose.
And there's flags.
Mark Tillman's going to be there.
Oh, he's trying to throw it. Incomplete pass. There's flags thrown. It's all mayhem. I didn't see a false start, did you?
Even if there was, they decline it.
I guess the only thing that would hurt us is an offsides call, but I don't think it was that.
Tillman's pretty mad on the sideline, so. And Jones is going out to talk. I still think it's Cardinal ball.
They're going out like they're about to punt it again. The only thing I can think of if it's a dead ball call. That's the only way I could think of them punting it again.
Yeah, but they would have blown it dead, wouldn't they? No, their defense is on the field.
Is it from the line of scrimmage?
Yeah. No, they're gonna mark it off, and Cardinals will take the ball there. So the Cards lead 17-10 with 8:14 left. So if they could put a drive together here.
They got the short field, which is good.
Yep, 38 yards.
37.
Sean's going to keep the ball. He spins to the outside. He's going to be brought down for a loss of 1.
They're still bringing that heat off both edges.
Sean's going to hand it off to Haymaker this time. And he gets 6 yards. So it's 3rd and 3 on the 32-yard line. And Haymaker's going to get the carry again. It's going to be about a yard short.
So Logan, do you go for it?
Again, another awkward
it's
field
awkward.
position.
I know it's only a 7-point lead, but I don't know. Maybe Hadley has it in him.
They're going to try and get up there real quick. High snap. Haymaker's going to have the first down. And the defense is happy about that.
I mean, Hadley's over there eagerly waiting his opportunity.
He's had one good kick tonight.
That would have been a 47-yard field goal route. I don't know if he's got 47 in him.
Sean's going to keep the ball. He needs a block, and they're going to call holding.
It was definitely not a hold. If anything, it's a block in the back, which it shouldn't have been because he spun into it. I mean, we've got coaches up here. We've got former players up here. They're all saying it's not a holding.
But they are all from Collinsville.
It's okay to be a little biased sometimes.
Holding against the Cardinals is the call.
If I had to pick one of the best blockers as a wide receiver, I think it'd be Forrest. Who the penalty was called on. I don't think he held him. But again, I'm biased.
And Brett Erickson's going to have the catch. And he's going to be brought down the 20-yard line. So, clock still running. And now, this is when it hurts Tahlequah.
I believe they have all 3 timeouts left. I could be wrong.
And they're bringing a blitz. Sean's going to keep it. And he makes a good play for a first down. So he'll be brought. We'll have the ball at the 12-yard line, and Jensen's hurt.
Which is big deal because he's our center. And he can't move his hand, I think. He's jumping up and down.
He might have dislocated his fingers, one of his fingers or something.
Because he pointed at it and couldn't.
He had his hand up, so that's not good. So now, is that number 79?
I think that was number 70.
No, I think it's 79, Connor Cross.
Oh, it is number 79. It is Connor Cross.
And Haymaker's going to have the ball, and he's great way to stay on his feet and get some good yards there.
Connor Cross kind of thrown into a big role on this offense.
I think he dislocated one of his fingers because he's got a ball.
They're over there joking around with him.
Yeah, Cothi was laughing at him.
He's probably telling him, tape it up, you'll be fine.
So Sean sends Brendan in motion, hands it off to Haymaker. He's still on his feet, and he'll have the first down. So the Cards will have 4 attempts.
He's got 2
from the 3-yard line.
He's had a couple good snaps. He's good.
Oh, it's
send him back in.
3rd and 1.
I think he's good to go. Maybe. Still kind of over there, maybe getting a little extra tape. I mean, dislocated finger for a center is kind of a big deal.
Sean's going to hand it off to Haymaker.
Oh, and he's half a yard.
Yard short.
Oh, there's something wrong with his helmet, too. They're fixing something with his helmet. I mean, there's only 3 minutes left. I mean, I'd save him. Kind of get it all figured out. Nope, he wants to go in. He's going in.
And Haymaker's going to get the carry. Touchdown, Cardinals. So the Cards.
Seal it?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Still 3 minutes and 23 seconds left. But that makes it a lot more difficult for Tahlequah.
It's a big cushion with 3 minutes left.
Hadley will attempt the extra point. And it's good. So the Cards take a 24-10 lead over the Tigers.
You know, we've talked about the line and that being a kind of a iffy thing on this offense, and they've really stepped up tonight. I mean, Connor Cross just stepped up right there, kind of thrown into the center position.
Hadley will kick it off. It's kind of a weird kick.
Oh, you're going to let it go out.
And so Tahlequah will get the ball at the 35-yard line.
Or they can make him re-kick it, which we all saw that during Skytook. I think Tahlequah is just going to take the ball. So you think you're going to do you think you're going to see more pass plays out of Tahlequah? I mean, they've been kind of iffy on the pass.
Yeah, they have to throw the ball. 3:18 left. They can't try and run the ball. They're going to have to start throwing it.
Maybe
run the ball takes too much time off the clock.
Or they can do trick plays. They've done a couple.
One worked, one didn't. But one
was a reverse, and it worked beautifully.
And some holding there.
Yeah, it's a holding.
Carlisle's just going to throw it out of bounds.
He was a little hesitant to throw it, and Coach Jones was almost on the field trying to get the flag.
Holding against the Tigers.
That was definitely holding. There's no question about that. Sean's still in the game at defense. So, 3:10 left. Slowly chipping away at the clock.
I believe the student section's getting ready to do the I Believe chant.
Which is always a good chant. It's a nice chant. Another flag. Another false start on the Tigers. Oh, are they going to do it? They're going to do it? Oh. Maybe. They're first and 32 for Tahlequah.
Really dug themselves a hole there.
You know, it's just a little bit. And they're going to run it, which is weird because there's 3 minutes left. Are they going to do it? I don't think they're going to do it.
Yeah, they will.
They'll do it eventually.
Gain of 5 on the play. That'll bring it 2nd down and 27 for the Tigers.
Trying a little fast pace. Mark Tillman's going to be there in pursuit.
Carlisle is at the pass. It's complete.
The pass is complete. He'll be out of bounds, but still about 15 yards to go.
Gain of about 10 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd down and 17 for the Tigers.
So it's 3rd and 17. And Carlisle's in the back, brought down in the backfield by Rock Robbins.
And the clock's going to go. Tahlequah still hasn't called a timeout.
And there comes the chant.
Loss of 6 on the play. That'll bring
Yeah,
up 3rd down and
it's not their
28
best.
for the Tigers.
They've had better. They've had better. You know what would make it cooler? Some flour. Flour shooting up in the air.
There's some noise for that Cardinal defense.
So with a minute 57, it's 4th and 29. And Carlisle just heaves it up, and Kucheski bats it down with a minute 49 left.
Cardinals take over 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line.
So, I don't know if they can do the victory formation quite yet. But Tahlequah still has all 3 timeouts left. I don't think they're going to use them, but you never know.
Collinsville still got to run the ball because
Yeah, I don't think they can. They might be able to. Cross is still in as the center. Jensen's is somewhere on the sideline.
Haymaker's going to get the carry.
Do you see Nick Jensen on the sideline?
And that's Seth Boomer.
Boomer's going in. Little Boomer action going on.
So Seth Boomer will see his first varsity action. He's a sophomore.
It's got to be a little scary. Sophomore going in for his first varsity.
He played really well in JV.
Oh, timeout, Collinsville. He's got to wait a little bit longer for his first. So is it victory formation time?
Nope. Well, I guess you could.
You could do the victory formation right here. It just, if Tahlequah wants to be those people and call all 3 of their timeouts right here, that's really what the only thing facing them. I will give Tahlequah this: their fans have not moved to leave early. They're staying
Well,
put.
when you drive an hour and 40 minutes,
You want to get all.
you'll watch the last minute and 7.
Our fans are leaving, but they're just doing that to beat the traffic. So, victory formation. I was right for once. That rarely happens.
So Seth Boomer in his first varsity start, or it's not start, first varsity action, he's going to be counted down for a
Negative
negative
1 yard.
1 yard rush.
His whole varsity
I don't know. That won't look good on the
on the
season
sheet,
totals.
on the sheet, it doesn't look good. I think he's got to do another one too. So he might be -2 on the night.
Cardinals taking another knee.
And that'll be the last play of the game.
So Seth Boomer ends with -2 yards.
Cards win 24-10. We'll take a quick commercial break and be back to recap.
In as little as 12 months, with a diploma from Spartan College, you could have a career in aviation and beyond. At Spartan, you don't just study airplanes, you're surrounded by them. Some 40 at our flight campus, another 20 at our technology campus. This is a college where you can pilot planes, repair planes, learn everything there is to know about planes, inside and out.
And we're back. Cardinals win 24-10. And we're going to get right to it. Play of the game, Hubbard.
Well, I promised him, and I'm going to do it. I promised Jake Douglas if Sean wasn't sacked once, that I'd give him the whole offensive line as player of the game.
They did.
They did amazing this game.
They did a really good job. Even when they had a player out, Nick Jensen, Cross came in and they didn't skip a beat. They played really well tonight, and I know Sean and Ryan will say the same.
Yeah.
Then on the defensive side of the ball, there's no question.
Brandon Lowe.
2 picks in one game. That's the second time it's happened this year.
Who somehow always ends up where the pick is. I don't know how. We're going to have to ask him about that.
Yeah, so that's it. He's a ball hog.
He's a ball hog. He's a defensive ball hog, which is the best kind of ball hog, but still, he's a ball hog.
So next week.
Long trip to Grove.
And that'll be fun.
That'll be a fun one.
So we invite you to make the trip out there, but if you are unable to,
you can always listen to us.
We will still be streaming it. I'm Logan Wilt.
I'm Zach Hubbard.
We'll see you next time.